Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Guess what? Got another Power Rangers Super Megaforce review for you today. That's right, more Super Megaforce reviews. And this is some more Ranger Key packs, because we don't have enough Ranger Keys. We can never have enough Ranger Keys. And so I'm very excited about these, because these are not your traditional Red Ranger Key packs. These are the 6th Ranger Key packs. So as you can see, they don't feature the Red Ranger on the packaging anymore. They feature the 6 Rangers from the various seasons, and they have Ranger Keys for them, and some female Ranger Keys, and other Ranger Keys as well. And I am super duper excited about these, because there's a lot of unique Ranger Keys in these packs, and I am, oh my goodness, I'm ready to open these up. These are Toys R Us exclusive, by the way. So other Ranger Key packs in the past were at all different retailers. These ones only at Toys R Us. So if you want these Ranger Key packs, you're gonna have to track them down at Toys R Us. So there's 8 new Ranger Key packs in this wave currently. So there's a one for the Alien Rangers featuring Ninjor on the packaging. We have the Zeo pack with Zeo Gold, the Turbo pack, and there's the Phantom Ranger on the packaging, the Lost Galaxy pack with the Magna Defender, Ninja Storm with the Green Samurai Ranger, SPD with the Shadow Ranger, Mystic Force with the Solaris Knight, and RPM with the RPM Gold Ranger. So really cool packaging. I am loving this. But you know what's even better than the packaging? The Ranger Keys themselves. So let's take a quick little up-close look at some of the packages here, and then we'll open them up. So, real quick, Alien Ranger Key pack. So really, really neat. So same style packaging as before, just they switched out the Red Ranger with another guy there, and now they say Toys R Us exclusive right there. So you have Ninjor, and you have the white and yellow Alien Ranger Keys, which completes the team. So I will show you full teams of Ranger Keys, which I'm very excited about right there. So that is great. We have the Gold Ranger for Zeo right there, and a gold key, as well as pink and green for Zero, which also completes the team. So yay! I love having full teams of Ranger Key packs. So all right, we have the Turbo pack with the Phantom Ranger, the Blue Centurion, and the Turbo Pink Ranger, and unfortunately I don't see a Turbo Yellow Ranger. I'm trying to look at my keys. So unfortunately no full Turbo collection, but we do have some other great keys, and I'm excited about that. Here we have the Lost Galaxy key pack. We got the Magna Defender, and we got the yellow and green Lost Galaxy Rangers. Unfortunately, no pink Lost Galaxy Ranger, so no full team, but still, Magna Defender looks awesome, and I'm excited about that. Then we have the Ninja Storm Ranger Key pack with the green Ninja Storm Ranger, and then the Navy and Crimson Rangers right there. And that means we have a full team. So yay, another full team. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, for SPD, we have Omega and Shadow Rangers, and we have the pink SPD Ranger. Unfortunately, there's no yellow SPD Ranger that was released, so no full team there. Then we have the Mystic Force pack. We have the Solaris Knight and the white Mystic Force Ranger, as well as, is that the, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name. It was Korag and the Wolf Warrior, I think it was. Was that right? Is that right? That might be completely wrong. I can't remember. I'm blanking on the name. But it was Korag turned good. So there's that right there. And unfortunately, that means we are missing the blue and pink Mystic Force Ranger keys. So no full team there. Missing 2 Rangers in that team, actually. So, all right, Zeo, or not Zeo, how am I saying Zeo? RPM, silver and gold, and then we have the RPM Green Ranger, and unfortunately there's no RPM Black Ranger key, so no full team there. But at least 3 or 4 full teams, I believe, so that's really cool. So anyways, I am going to open these up. We'll take an up-close look. I'll show you the full teams of Ranger keys that we do have, and I will show you the sounds that these make in the Legendary Morpher. The other thing that these Ranger keys do is they work in the Key Scanner app. I will not be showing that in this review. I've shown it in the past in my other reviews. It just tends to drag, to be honest. All it is you can morph into that Ranger, which is kind of neat. But look at all these keys. It's way too much. It's not even that great. I will show you the codes, the QR codes that are on the Ranger keys, so you can scan them yourself if you pause my video and use the app. So you can definitely do that yourself, but I'm just not gonna waste too much time on that. It's a boring part of the video, to be honest, and it drags too much. So I'll show you all the fun stuff. So with that being said, let's open these up and take a look. Alright, we got the Ranger keys out of the packaging. There's a whole bunch to fit here, so I kind of spread them out, and I'll show you them up close. But at first glance, these guys look amazing. I'm very excited about this. So, alright, let's take a look at them one by one. So first we got the Alien Ranger pack. So we'll start with the yellow Aquitar Ranger right here. So really cool. Definitely nice to have more yellow Ranger keys for sure. So definitely very nice solid yellow color. The helmet, I mean the design, everything about it just looks really solid. Really nice. And there is the QR code right there if you would like that. Really cool. Alright, and then to go alongside that, here's the white Aquitar Ranger from Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. Really cool. You got the black line right there for the skirt. Yeah, definitely, again, really nice to have all these other Ranger keys. Not too many white Rangers, so definitely nice to have that diversity there. And then the really cool part about these is the fact that we actually have a full team of Alien Rangers now. So I'm just going to kind of grab this right here, and you can see right there, there's your full team. I'm going to grab like this just as sort of a backdrop just so you can kind of see the team right there. That's pretty cool. I think that definitely is awesome, and I absolutely love having full teams of Ranger keys. And I'll just I'll throw on a Ninjor. I'll show him up close right there, but in case you wanted just to get an idea of him with them, that is just awesome. So yes, props to you, Bandai America. I love having full teams of Ranger keys. So that is great. And here is the actual Ninjor Ranger key up close. And this guy just looks awesome. Really nice shiny gold. He's like a dark blue compared to some of the other Blue Ranger keys. He's definitely a slightly darker blue. The back part even here looks slightly purple too. So definitely kind of interesting. Did I show, I don't know if I showed the White Ranger QR code right there. So there's that. I don't want to forget. Okay, so here's the QR code for Ninjor. So if you want Ninjor in your Ranger key scanner app, go for it there. So pretty sweet. Nice like little just head sculpt right there. Definitely looks really cool. Yeah, really nice. And the nice thing about these Ranger keys, if you kind of compare, they all have the same sound right there. So I'm actually going to show you the sounds as I go through each of these packs. So all of these Ranger keys play the same sound. So I'm just going to use Ninjor right here in the Morpher. So there's no separate Alien Ranger sound, it just says Mighty Morphin, because it was a mini saga, it was Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, so it's fitting. And of course, the second time, the familiar communicator beep that most other seasons will all play in there as well. So yeah, really cool. I'm definitely glad to have a Ninjor key and actually have a full team of Ranger keys right there, which is awesome. So I'll move those away, and then yeah, these guys, really cool. So those are the Alien Ranger keys. Alright, on to Zeo. So we have a couple Zeo Rangers here. So let's start with the green Zeo Ranger. And this one was interesting because I believe when the Ranger key packs for Zeo first released, it said it would include red, blue, and green. Or at least that's what we thought it would include or something. But it ended up including yellow instead of green, and then we kind of wondered, are we ever going to get green? And for a while we thought no. But we actually did, of course, as you see right now. And here's the QR code, if you want that. So definitely glad to finally have a green Ranger key. The Zeo keys, you know, have a very basic plain design on them, because their actual chest pieces in the show, of course, had all sorts of designs on there, but here it's just one single gold line. So the Ranger keys themselves look okay, but still it's kind of neat to finally have that. And especially all the different helmet sculpts, because this one, you know, each one has their own little design. Like, for example, here's the Pink Ranger right here with her own little helmet, and so definitely kind of neat to have that as well. This Pink Ranger key is also found in the Toys R Us exclusive Deluxe Legendary Morpher with 20 Ranger key pack. So if you did not get this set, you could still get the Pink Zeo Ranger key. But then you wouldn't have the Green Zeo Ranger key, so you might as well get this set to have that. And here's the QR code right there. Pretty cool. And then, of course, the main event, the one I'm most excited about in this set, the Zeo Gold Ranger, Austin St. John. This guy just looks awesome. The black and gold combination looks great. Very nice, shiny gold. The helmet just looks really cool. Yeah, they did a really nice job with that for sure. So, yeah, here's the QR code if you want that for Zeo Gold. Really, really cool. I am loving what they did with that Ranger key there. Real quick, I do want to show you kind of the full Zeo team. So I'm going to grab the other Ranger keys here. Oops, I'm trying to like set it up somehow. Zeo Gold. I don't even know what order they usually like pose in or whatever, but anyways, you kind of get the idea there. You have all 6 Rangers right there. That just looks awesome. Again, I absolutely love full teams of Ranger keys, so this just makes me happy. So thank you, Bandai. This is awesome. Really cool. All right, really, really, really cool. I am happy. I am definitely happy. And then last but not least, with the Zeo keys, of course, we're gonna do the sound from the Morpher here. So I'm just gonna grab Zeo Gold, but they all play the same sound. Alright, so no surprise there with the sounds, of course. So, alright, so this is your way to complete your team of Zeo Ranger keys. Really cool. Next up, we have Turbo right here. So let's start with the Turbo Pink Ranger. Really cool. Definitely always nice to have more Pink Rangers, for sure. Again, the Turbos are another one where the actual Ranger keys themselves are kind of plain looking, but, you know, they're okay. I'm not too, like, bothered by it or anything, but they're not, like, the most fantastic looking keys either, but they're not bad either, so, yeah. There is not a full team of Turbo keys. There's only these other guys here, so I have red and blue and green, in case you were wondering about the Ranger keys there. Still looks great, definitely really cool, but it would have been awesome to have that yellow Turbo key to complete that collection. So that's kind of the unfortunate thing right there. So with the Turbo key though, we do have 2 other awesome keys right here. We have the Phantom Ranger, which was featured on the packaging, and he looks great. Phantom Ranger is just one of those Rangers that you'll forever remember, you know, if you grew up on the show, because he just was awesome. Here's his QR code. He's very mysterious. We still don't really know his full story, but he was just really cool looking, and really nice, unique helmet sculpt there. The paint job they did there definitely really is interesting looking. Nice shiny like silver paint they used. It almost looks like that's a face right there, and eyes, a mouth, and then I don't know what the line is, but if you just imagine the red is like the tongue, that's kind of funny now that I'm not going to be able to unsee the face on the Phantom Ranger chest. Oh man, but yeah, really nice. Like they even include the red line there on the helmet there, so some nice detail, definitely, for sure. And we have the Blue Centurion as well. I had a little action figure of this guy as a kid, and definitely another classic Ranger. And I just love what they did with these, because he has a nice, you know, unique shade of blue. They have his whole blue, yellow, red lights on there, which look great, and really cool helmet sculpt. I mean, look at this unique helmet sculpt with the antenna part sticking out there. Oh man, I love the detail that they put into these little mini Ranger keys. It's really cool. And then here's his QR code. It is just awesome. So these guys all will play that turbo sound in the Ranger key here. So let's I'll just grab the Phantom Ranger and have him play that sound real quick. All right. So yeah, pretty cool. Again, really nice little Ranger keys. I love these extra like 6 Rangers and auxiliary Rangers, just because they have such unique Ranger keys. Then we have the Lost Galaxy set right here. And this one's interesting because the Green Ranger, I didn't even realize this until I opened it up, is actually translucent. And none of the other Ranger keys in these sets are translucent. But for whatever reason, they decided to give us a translucent Lost Galaxy Green. And I'm kind of happy about that because I already have 2 other Lost Galaxy Green Rangers from various other toys, and I was like, all right, another Green Ranger, whatever, that's fine. I was kind of a little... I would have rather had a Pink Ranger key because obviously then we would have a full team. That would have been amazing. So that's a negative to this Ranger key pack. But despite that, you know, this is still better than having a regular Green Ranger. So having a translucent one is also pretty nice right there. So yeah, nice translucent green. Same translucent green that they used in that translucent Mighty Morphin green that was in its own Ranger key pack in Wave 5. So there's that. But here's a QR code for that. It should be the same as the regular Green Ranger, so do keep that in mind. And then just as a quick little comparison, here's the regular Green Ranger right there. So both look great, but I guess it's nice to have a translucent version. Still, it's unfortunate because I would have liked to have had, kind of move him there for a second and just kind of show you, between all the other keys, we only have these. We don't have the Pink Ranger. So that it just would have been so nice to actually have the Pink Ranger and complete the set, but unfortunately, no. Maybe down the road, maybe we'll still get one. Who knows? I mean, at this point, you know, I didn't expect, I thought eventually Bandai would give up on these keys, but they decided to release these, so who knows, maybe they'll surprise us later. But we do have a Lost Galaxy Yellow, so that is certainly nice right there. Definitely always nice to have more yellow Ranger keys. And nice helmet sculpt and everything, looks really interesting. Here's the QR code if you want to scan that. Really cool. And we of course have the Magna Defender, and this guy just looks awesome. His Ranger key thing is a little loose, but that's just gonna be, it's gonna be random, you know. It's like not all Magna Defender keys are gonna be loose like that. That's just mine. It's just luck of the draw, and I'm sure I could probably tighten it somehow. But he kept like flipping over when I was trying to get him to stand. Here's the QR code for the Magna Defender. But this guy, he just looks great. The paint job they use is really cool. They got the blue in the middle and the gold on the sides there, the silver right there, the silver on the knees there. But the helmet sculpt is really where it shines. A lot of these 6 Rangers have unique helmets, and the fact that they actually tried to mold the Ranger keys like that is just awesome. Especially the big horns, like that looks great. So yes, that is awesome. Props to you, Bandai, for doing that. So again, all 3 of these will have the same sound in the Legendary Morpher. They will all, of course, say... No surprise there, and of course... So anyways, same stuff there. That's you know, no different than the other sets there. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, on to Ninja Storm right here. So here is the Ninja Storm Crimson Ranger, and really cool. They use like a nice dark red for him, a nice, I guess, crimson color you could say. Here's the QR code if you want that. Okay. But really cool, nice shiny gold paint. The design on the chest looks really cool, and great helmet sculpt again. Nice, unique little helmet sculpt, and it turned out really well. So, yeah, really cool. And to go along with Crimson, we have Navy, of course. Nice dark blue color, also gold. The chest piece and the helmet sculpt both look great. Really cool to have unique Ranger keys. Here's the QR code for the Navy Ranger. Yeah, great stuff. He's got some nice gold right there as well, and yeah. We got the Thunder Rangers, and then we have the green Samurai Ranger, not like from Samurai, but from Ninja Storm. And he looks awesome as well. Here's the QR code. But he just looks so good. He's definitely one of the best looking Ranger keys in my opinion, just because he looks so complete. Just the whole design of the chest piece, the star in the middle, the gold like vest that he has, the silver part on the shoulders, the great helmet sculpt right there. I mean, that just looks awesome. The paint rather, it's not really much sculpting going on. Yeah, oh my goodness, he just looks so good. Definitely one of the best Ranger keys, I think. All the Ninja Storm keys, all these guys just look awesome in my opinion. So yeah, that is really cool. And of course, we actually have a full team of Rangers. So that is amazing right there. I'm just going to kind of line these all up right here. And that is absolutely amazing. I love having full teams of Rangers. Kind of show you, focusing on those guys there. Look at that. That is just great. Really cool. I love that. And you can see all the chess pieces and like how they all kind of, I'm like about, this paper's curling over so it's knocking them down. But you can see just all the designs just look really cool across the board there. Really nice. And yeah, just well done. Well done, Bandai. All right. So those are the Ninja Storm keys. And then of course, as I'm sure you predicted, they'll say Ninja Storm in the Morpher.
Ninja Storm.
And do it again. I'm just going to skip it. Alright, so no surprise there, of course. So we'll move those over there. Now we have SPD. So here's the SPD Pink Ranger right here. So again, another female Ranger key, which is always nice. Here is the QR code for the SPD Pink Ranger. And really cool. I definitely do like it. I think the helmet sculpt looks good. And I'm a fan of having the white border around the number because not all of the SPD keys had that, which was unfortunate. In fact, if I grab the other SPD keys, it's only the Green Ranger that had the white border. Red and blue didn't, which is really annoying to me. I don't like inconsistency. I can't even talk. I don't like inconsistency, and that annoys me about it because I think it looks awesome with the white outline there, and I think I'm pretty sure that's how it was in the show as well. But this just does not look as cool. It does not stand out as much. These definitely look much nicer. So that is one unfortunate thing about these keys here in this. And of course there's no yellow SPD Ranger either, so there's no full team, but I'll just quickly show you these guys all together. So would have been amazing to have the full team, and would have been even more amazing to also have the white borders around the numbers there. Unfortunately, they did not do that. So sometimes Bandai like hits it out of the park. Sometimes you're like, yeah, that's awesome, Bandai, like you're listening, props to you. And then sometimes you just wonder, like, why? You know, like, how did that decision come about to have those inconsistencies with the numbers and everything? So I don't know. But anyways, there's that. We have the Omega Ranger right here, who looks great. White Ranger key right here, which is pretty cool. Here's the QR code for the Omega Ranger from SPD. And here's just another solid Ranger key. Like some of these 6 Ranger keys especially, they just look complete and they just look amazing. This is definitely one of the best looking Ranger keys here, just because, I mean, the gold looks great, and the line and the blue part too, they both just travel all the way across there. Very nice, like helmet paint on there as well. Even the little mouthpiece antenna that kind of goes over the silver there. Just everything about it just looks solid, you know? Like it definitely just stands out. Nice, solid, simple design, and just looks great. So yeah, really cool Ranger key. And the Shadow Ranger, of course, another awesome looking Ranger key. I think this is a very unique blue color that they have. I don't think there's any other Ranger key quite like it with this specific shade of blue. Like the Alien Ranger one and the Ninja Storm are slightly different. These are like a brighter light blue kind of a shade there, but this is I don't know what to call this exactly, but it's definitely a unique shade of blue, so that's kind of cool. I do like having unique Ranger keys. There's the QR code right there for the Shadow Ranger, and oh man, another solid looking Ranger key. Just look at that. That is just awesome. I love the paint, like the way they kind of did that. The zeros look great. The one, you have the blue is kind of like the outline of the number, and it looks solid there. Nice helmet sculpt and everything. This just looks great. So another awesome Ranger key. I'm very happy with that. And so let's try this in the Legendary Morpher, and of course it will say SPD. And then alright, you get the point. I'm just going to kind of go through that quickly. So yeah, great set of Ranger keys, awesome. I'm not happy with the fact that there's no Yellow Ranger, or the fact that some of the Rangers don't have the white outline, so there's inconsistencies, but Omega and SPD especially, or Omega and Shadow rather, look awesome. So that is well worth the purchase of this Ranger key pack. Then we have the Mystic Force set right here. So we have this guy here. I keep forgetting, is it the Wolf Warrior? I don't even remember, to be honest. I'm too lazy to look it up. I'm sure people in the comments will correct me if I'm wrong. The Wolf Knight? No, it's not the Knight. It's Solaris Knight. I think it is the Wolf Warrior. I'm pretty sure it is. But if I'm not, I will look like a fool, so whatever. Anyways, so this key looks okay, you know. Here's the QR code right there. The design of the actual, you know, suit is so just complicated and stuff that for like just a flat, you know, design for a Ranger key here, it just doesn't translate as well. It just, you know, it looks okay in my opinion. It doesn't like fully kind of translate well. Nice like little helmet sculpt there, I guess. The paint is kind of neat, but this is one of those that was just, it's an okay Ranger key in my opinion. But the others look great. The other Ranger keys are really cool. Did I show the QR code for this? I don't remember. If not, here it is again. Then we have the white Mystic Force Ranger. So there's the QR code right there before I forget. And yeah, this one looks great. So nice like silver line across with the gold borders on top and bottom. And the helmet just looks great. I love what they did there with the helmet. Some nice silver on it as well. And then just the whole design up top just looks really cool. So yeah, really nice looking helmet. The 6 Ranger keys, they definitely did a great job with all the helmets. Even on the back, they have like some like lines and stuff. So really nice designs on those. And then the, excuse me, Solaris Knight. Now here's another really cool looking Ranger key. Really nice shiny gold. Here's the QR code. And I mean, this whole key is just gold. Like even this whole piece here, not the sticker piece, but all around. This is all nice shiny gold. This whole suit right there. He's one of the ones that is a little hard to do as a Ranger key because he has a cape and everything, and he's such a neat little design. But for, you know, whereas this guy I don't think translated that well to a Ranger key, he actually translated very well to a Ranger key, I think. Just the blue outlines there. I love like the leg piece there. Looks great. And the helmet is just fantastic. I mean, that just looks just like the actual helmet there with a nice, you know, the blade sticking out there. And it just really cool. So fantastic job right there, Bandai. That is just really cool looking. Oh man, I love shiny stuff too. So the fact that this is nice shiny gold just makes it look so cool. So I'll show you again. They'll all say the Mystic Force sound.
Mystic Force.
And then, of course, so no surprise there. So yeah, really, really cool stuff. Great, great keys. And then last but not least, we have RPM. So here's the RPM Green Ranger. So nice to get Ziggy. Definitely really cool. There's that. Here's the QR code for RPM Green. Yeah, nice, you know, silver right there, gold in the middle. The helmet looks good, nice and simple, and it just looks pretty solid. With the RPM keys, we do have these guys right there, and I'll just throw in silver and gold right here too. Would have been nice to have the Black Ranger. That would have been amazing. These would have looked, you know, even cooler. So as is, I think they look fantastic together, really nice, but it would have just been even better to have that Black Ranger to fully complete the team here, and yeah, that would have been cool. So hit or miss here, you know, we have 3 unique Ranger keys, but we still need that one more. So anyways, move those out of the way. So let's focus now on the silver and gold. So we have Gemma right here, the Silver Ranger. There's the QR code for RPM Silver. And yeah, just looks really cool. There's no Ranger key for the combined version of these two. You know, maybe you can like pretend and like, I don't even know. But so yeah, it would have been kind of neat to have that for sure. But unfortunately, no. The Bandai, if you're listening, you should do that. You should make a key with a set that comes with the combined version of the two, and then a Black Ranger, And throw in a translucent Red Ranger while you're at it, because you seem to love translucent stuff. Boom, there you go. There's another RPM pack right there. That'd be great. So, but yeah, really nice, you know, helmet sculpt again as well. Really nice silver and just solid design. And the gold complements it well. I just kind of want to show them side by side because obviously they have similar designs. The gold one though, it looks a little bit nicer because it's all gold, but the knee pieces right there and right on the arms there, and even the little design in the middle is all silver. So he actually has a bunch of contrasting colors, whereas here it's like all silver practically. Actually, it is a darker silver right there and on the knees there, but this one has a bit more of a contrast, so I do like this one a little bit better. On the back you have that there. But here's the QR code for RPM Gold for Gem. And great helmet sculpt as well on that. So yeah, really cool stuff, really nice. And then of course you have the Legendary Morpher. Alright, so there's that, folks. I mean, that's really all of the sounds right there. So like I said, I'm not going to show you the Ranger Key Scanner app because I'm sure this video is already long enough, and it's just going to drag way too much stuff there. But you get the idea. You can scan it, morph as any of these Rangers, which is pretty cool. But a solid set of Ranger Keys, really nice. So these are all Toys R Us exclusive. So if you want them, go track them down at your local Toys R Us, and I hope they continue making more Ranger Keys. Even though Super Megaforce is over, I want complete collections. I want more Ranger Keys. So even, hey, Bandai, make Dino Charge Ranger Keys. I would go for it. They kind of did that with Gokaiger. They kept releasing a bit more Ranger Keys after Gokaiger was over. So why don't they do that here? I think that would be pretty cool. So, you know, we'll see what Bandai has planned. But that is that, folks. This is the newest wave of Ranger Keys exclusive to Toys R Us. Check this out, folks. Look at all of these Ranger Keys. This is just insane. I have like no space. I was trying to like pose them all together, and this was just crazy to try and do. Oh my goodness. Ta-da! These are all of the individual releases. I have duplicates of certain ones from different toys and things, but these are all of the individually released Ranger Keys. I tried to line up all the Red Rangers across the sides and all sorts of stuff. There's a Super Megaforce keys in the back and everything else assorted in the middle. And yeah, there's a lot of Ranger Keys, and like this is amazing to me. I absolutely love this because it's like my own little legendary battle right here, my own little army of Rangers, and it is just fantastic. So Bandai, thank you so much, but please finish it up. I mean, if I could have that, these would just be perfect. So I'm so close to having full teams, and I'm sure, you know, there's got to be a couple more you can release. Just please, Bandai, please. But all in all, though, these are great, and if you are a fan of Ranger Keys, absolutely, I highly recommend going and picking up these Toys R Us exclusive packs because they really fill things out with more female Ranger Keys, 6 Ranger Keys, and everything else. It is just amazing. So, hope you guys enjoyed these reviews, and if Bandai releases more Ranger Keys, I will review them as well. So, like me on Facebook, The World of Ha, check out theworldofha.com, and stay tuned. If there's more Ranger Keys, I will review them. Otherwise, I'm going to get all charged up because we got more Dino Charge on the way as well. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.